Chef Nancy of theholistickitchen.com uses comfort foods to take the sting out of transitioning to a healthier diet, building wellness with the foods that you love. And today, she is helping us spread the love with some all-natural Valentine treats. Very timely. Chef, thank you for coming in. So good to see you again.
Thank you, Chad.
So, of course, the main thing that we talk about when you're in our kitchen is keeping the foods that we love, but just making them healthier. Right? So what do we have going on here today, Chef?
Well, I think that showing you really care means doing something that's healthy for your love bug. So today we're creating, from two recipes, we're creating a whole bunch of different desserts that are gluten-free, dairy-free, diabetic-friendly, but sinfully tasty.
That's what we like to hear, as long as we got that at the end, which is great. So folks that, you know, like I have family that is diabetic, they have to watch what they're doing. So this is their chance to indulge. You're going to teach us how they can indulge.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, let's get to it.
Okay. So the first thing I did was I made a batch of brownies. I took my grandmother's brownie recipe that I grew up on, and if the camera can get a tight shot, this is one well-worn recipe.
Yeah, it sure is.
But it's traditional, and so I holistified it.
Okay.
I changed the fats to non-hydrogenized shortening and coconut butter, and sugars to erythritol and coconut sugar and stevia, and the flour to all gluten-free flours. I made my own at home, a blend of them, but anybody can just buy Bob's Red Mill gluten-free all-purpose flour.
Okay.
So I made these brownies, and what I like about, I mean, I could have, in fact, I did a little bit of baking them in shapes, but I really like using cookie cutters.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Because I can, you know, look at this. This is a cookie cutter, XOX.
Oh wow.
So you can do anything, and it's really an inexpensive alternative. So there's one plated dessert there. That one
whenever
broke.
we try to do like the baking at home, and I, you know, try to shape it or whatever, I always mess it up. So having this, you bake it, then you just pop it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes it nice and beautiful.
And I did little tiny ones there. So really, the sky's the limit. You can make all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
So starts with a brownie.
Okay, so we start there.
And then we're going to add a cherry sauce.
Ooh, okay.
So I started with organic frozen cherries, and when it comes to cherries, I always choose organic because they are one of the produce items that's it has a very high residue of pesticides. So
Really?
when it comes to cherries, always organic.
That's good to
and
know.
all I did was just sort of pulse them in my handy dandy magic bullet, and we're letting the fruit do the work here. I didn't add any sweetener.
Okay.
Because the fruit's already sweet. I did add a little bit of almond flavor, a little almond extract, and a little bit of vanilla.
Okay.
But there you have it. There's
These are all really healthy, organic ingredients.
Right.
So we're not adding anything that's bad. We're keeping it very
That's just
natural
basically
and healthy.
the fruit right there,
That's great.
and your holistic brownie. So there's one dessert, and then we can make a cream sauce from our cherries by adding some coconut milk.
Now we use coconut a lot. Right?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you use coconut so much? What's the benefit of using that?
One, it's extremely healthy.
Okay.
It's antimicrobial, antifungal, it's heart healthy. It's just got so many health benefits, and it's so very, very versatile.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give that a shake, and voila, we have a cherry cream sauce here.
Oh, there you go.
So,
very nice.
That's what this is.
Okay.
And if I can get them.
That's stuck. Here, allow me. Allow
need a
me to try
He-Man.
it. There we go.
Thank you. So yeah, and even for people who don't like the flavor of coconut, or who think they don't, maybe they've never had real coconut, and there is a difference in flavor, but also there's tricks you can use to hide the flavor. For example, in the brownie, I've got all kinds of coconut in there, but that's got vanilla in it, and vanilla will just knock out the coconut flavor.
Okay.
And in that cheese sauce we made last time, a savory kind of dish, an acid like vinegar or lemon juice will just knock out the coconut flavor.
Really? Okay.
So even if you don't think you like it, it still works.
And you're still getting all the health benefits from having it.
Exactly.
That's great. That's great to know. Okay. So now that we've got that sauce, where do we go from here?
All right, so we've got a few different things going on here. From my broken brownies and the scraps from after cutting them, I used a food processor and made a crumb.
Okay.
And so we're going to make a parfait.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's great. So not only is it really healthy, you're not wasting anything.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And you can also use the crumb to line a tart pan or a pie crust and pour your sauce into, say, a pie crust and freeze it. So you've got a frozen pie.
That is fantastic. So you got a lot of really great recipes here. Chef, if someone wants to get in touch with you, they want to learn more about this, maybe take a class, because you do offer a lot of classes as well, right?
I do, yes.
So how do they get in touch with you?
On my website, theholistickitchen.com is the best way. You can write to me from there, read my blog, sign up for my newsletter.
Look at that.
There, I went all Martha Stewart yesterday with my little stencil.
That's great. And of course, folks, we will have links to on our website at casa.com or krkiwi.com under the Casa Style tab to theholistickitchen.com. May I dive into this brownie?
Would you kindly?
Yes, please.
Let's
I
see.
will kindly. When we come back, folks,